Or I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of conflicting background music. I gotta try to remember to not end, to not, when I end a stream segment, which is the end of a YouTube episode, to not end it someplace where there's background music playing, because then you hear their background music and my background music. And to be honest, I would love to turn up their background music, but, you know, copyright. There's some games I just cannot play on stream because I cannot turn off the background music. Like, I would love... I do 12-hour streams. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be coming up pretty soon. Every 3 months, I do a mid-season marathon. The first Saturday of the month of November, which is coming up pretty soon. February, May, and August. And yes, I had to count out the months in my head. Those, the first Saturday of those months are approximately the middle of the season. And that also approximately lines up with my anniversary of streaming, which in May, which will be my 4-year anniversary coming up this May. So 3.5 years of streaming. Cool. I think it's 4th anniversary. I don't even know what the anniversary is anymore. I've been streaming for a long time. Okay. We need to set a path to get from here to there. I am finishing up the last thing I need to do here in White Valley before we go into scouting Pedro Bay. Boy, which is the least worst way of getting there? Well, that's the most worst way. Once I get to here, I'm tempted to just come up the river, but not with the logs. Yeah, okay. All right, I will not... Oh, man, this is such a... It doesn't really save me much, though. Cutting through the woods there. This vehicle is so capable, but I've got 2 loads of logs on, and it's stable, the vehicle. It's very unlikely to tip, but you know, you never know. Long logs are really top heavy. This is the Zix Mastodon. You can get it from the Zix Mastodon DLC pack. All the vehicles, the reason this is called easy mode is because it's just a normal. It's not, whoops, wrong button. It's not New Game Plus, it's just a basic standard game. But I'm playing with paid DLC vehicles like the Zix Mastodon. So that makes it much easier than relying on the vehicles that actually come with the maps. And by paid DLC, I mean DLC vehicles that you have to pay cash for outside of any particular season. It's kind of, you know, not something I would necessarily recommend other people do. I certainly know about budgets. But it is, because I'm a collector and I love the game, I bought all the DLC and I got it on a deep discount, and I had Microsoft Bing reward points saved up, so. But this is the one exception. The Zix Mastodon is the one exception. I do recommend this vehicle. It is, makes the game much less frustrating. The default tires that it comes with are great mud tires. It is very stable. It's based on an old Soviet missile carrier design. And, oh, wrong button, sorry. This is what the cab looks like. It's only half. you are expected to have a co-driver that looks out for your other side. It's like a parade vehicle or something. I'm not carrying ballistic missiles though. Although once you get to a certain region, there is like a rocket you're supposed to carry, right? So yes, it's a very capable vehicle. I do recommend it highly. I've said earlier in the stream that I was very frustrated. Sorry, cough button. I was very frustrated with the game when I first started playing it. Tipping vehicles all over the place, because I was trying to play with the vehicles that I just found on the map. And that's a fun experience, but frustrating if you're not used to the game. And so I was turned on by Highway Buster. Shout out to him. Good friend of mine. I've known him for a long time. HWYBUSTER. He is on Twitch. Fellow Xbox player. That's his ID on Xbox as well. Yeah, I started playing with him on Forza Horizon 4, like shortly after it came out. And I joined a multiplayer game. He does stream occasionally on Twitch. He doesn't usually provide commentary while he's streaming. He's an expert. He's a former actual truck driver, so he knows what he's doing. But he turned me on to this vehicle. He said, "You have all the DLC, like even the extra paid DLC?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Here, use this vehicle." And I used that vehicle, and suddenly I could drive through the mud, and I could go up the side of hills sideways and not fall down, and quite powerful vehicle. The Zix Mastodon DLC pack. Also the Resvani Hercules. I don't have... I think in the tags, not in the description, but in the tags, I have, on YouTube you can set up tags. I think in the YouTube tags I have set up, like Resvani Hercules DLC as a tag, Zix Mastodon DLC. I don't have tags for the other vehicles I have. There's the TMC Brigadier, which comes with, I think there's a GMC DLC pack, and then the Jeep Wrangler, which has the Jeep, which is from a Jeep DLC pack. Those I don't recommend buying unless you want to buy stuff just to have. And I don't necessarily recommend buying the Wrangler either. The starter Chevy you get, don't try to use the Scouting, I think it's trash. But the starter Chevy you get, once you get decent tires on, is actually very capable and will get you through far enough until you can find the Lodestar, and that is the Scout trailer that I recommend using. That comes with the game. Do I have my lights on? No. And my recommendations, say with a grain of salt, I'm not an expert at this game. I've only played one playthrough before I started my Twitch/YouTube playthrough, and I only played like halfway through. I played through Michigan. It took me like 200 hours to do it, mostly because I tried to use the non-paid DLC vehicles. And I played about halfway through Alaska, and I snuck into Tamir, but I didn't actually drive around anywhere. Maybe I drove around a little bit in the first map. So, not an expert on the game, but the game is so deep. Another shout out, Wezel on Wheels, on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@RollCageTV. I have a featured channels list on my homepage, and Wezel on Wheels is near the end of that list. unfortunately, there's a YouTube bug. I can't edit. I can't. You're supposed to be able to reorder those lists, and I can't reorder those lists. There's currently a bug on YouTube, and there has been for a long time. So he's near the end as a featured channel, but he's got a playthrough now, and he's had the playthrough for whoops, wrong button again. For several years now, like almost 3 years. It's been over 2 years he's been doing a Let's Play. Similar to mine, except he's playing on hard mode, but it's similar to mine where you see everything. He doesn't like he doesn't do anything off camera to prep. Everything he does you see on camera on the YouTube episodes. He also plays on console. In his case, it's a PlayStation. I'm on Xbox. But with all of his experience, the game is so deep. I've learned a lot from him, but the game is so deep. There's a couple things that I've discovered that he wasn't aware of. Certain techniques for doing things. And I mean, that's just amazing when you have a game that's so deep that someone with so little experience can still, when someone with a lot of experience can still learn from people with much, much less experience, because there's so many things to discover and to learn, and different techniques can be developed, etc. So I love this game. Sneering Newt calls it Fun Day Sunday when I stream when I'm streaming SnowRunner. Sneering Newt 13 on Twitch, right? He's you're a Sea of Thieves fan. He streams Sea of Thieves. He's trying to get over the threshold on Twitch that he needs to be able to provide better content, frankly, to the users. So if you like Sea of Thieves, definitely consider looking him up. All right, let's unload and unload again. I hear it twice in my ears because I hear it back in the replay, so I'm never in sync because it confuses me. Anyway, excellent, Joe. Take your reward. You deserve it. 18,000. That's not bad money, although it is like 4 trips with logs. Well, actually 3 trips. But that's not bad. That's not bad money. Okay, that was it. As far as contracts go, I got to take the trailer back to sell it, which is not far. Hollywood Garage is the easiest place. Sell the log trailer. I'm not going to do logging contracts right away, because the next place to go is, I don't think I've opened up any more contracts. Right? No, definitely not open any more of those. I need to go to Pedro Bay to open up any other contracts now. I've done everything I can do without first going to Pedro Bay. And some of these don't involve Pedro Bay, but they're locked unless you do a Pedro Bay contract. So this one I need to discover Pedro Bay. This one I need to do pipeline repair and service hub reactivation, but service hub reactivation involves Pedro Bay. And Far Far Away is locked until I get Pedro Bay. That is locked until I do Cargo Apocalypse Part 1, which I can't do until Cargo Delivery, which I can't do until I go to Pedro Bay, because that's pipeline repair, service hub, yeah, Pedro Bay. So Pedro Bay is where I'm stuck right now. I have used the portable exploration unit to scout everything on this map. If we go to the global map, also everything. Northport. I'm not in Northport. Yeah, I'm here in White River. Also in Northport, discovered everything. I've done all the tasks. Have no trailers to pick up, I don't think. No. And I do have a couple trailers to pick up in the Mountain River, but I'm not going to do those right now because they need to go through Mountain River to get to Pedro Bay. But I have scouted everything, and I just have a few carriers. I've got like scout fuel carriers, but since I'm going to be going through here, I probably won't clean these up right away because the fuel carrier trailers can be useful. Even the service trailers can be useful. But yes, all the tasks are done here. So it is time to move on to Pedro Bay. And to get to Pedro Bay, you have to go through White River. And I will be using this vehicle, which is, I'm not going to click on it now because I got to go to the garage. But this is the Jeep Wrangler with the portable exploration unit. I'll be using that. But I will also be using my Rezvani Hercules, which I believe is here, right? In the garage? No, it's the 6. Where's the garage? Yes, Rezvani Hercules. It says it there. I didn't see it. Okay. Yes. So, first task, take this trailer back, recover this, reconfigure it out of logs, and then jump in the Rezvani Hercules and make my way over to Mountain River. Right? Because I need to go to Mountain River to get to Pedro Bay. So there we go. That's the next task. So let's see if I can get this trailer taken back before... maybe I should mark the map. Get the trailer taken back. Because I'm not going to leave trailers on the map. I try to take them back after I use them. Part of the 100% playthrough is that I... remove all the trailers. Did I go this way before? I think I did. Cut across the snow. I'm going to sell all the trailers unless I get into a spot, which I have gotten into once before, where I had to delete a trailer because it was floating down the river. It's a long story. Watch the playlist. It was one of my better episodes. It was the little Wrangler trying to haul that portable exploration unit across the river, someplace I shouldn't have been going. I slipped off a rock and it was too far away. I couldn't save it. I got a truck there with the largest crane I could. I could not reach that poor Jeep Wrangler. It was gone. It was gone. Wait, am I going? I'm going that way. I can cut through here. Yeah, it was gone. So I recovered the vehicle because I'm playing easy mode. I don't have to pay for that. But you can't recover the trailer, so I had to delete the trailer. I could not reach the trailer. Only trailer I've lost and had to delete rather than sell. Every other time I've gotten that portable exploration unit trailer stuck in woods and stuff, and I was able to salvage it. I'm trying to maximize my income. But what do I have for income? I actually have quite a bit of income, mostly because since I owned all the DLC vehicles, I sold all of them except the ones I was using. So I've got 3.2 million, which is more than enough. Since I'm playing on the normal game, normal career, I don't have to pay for fuel, and I can sell trailers back for the same amount I paid for them. Just building up the money. See if I can get 10 million by the time I'm done with the game, which I almost certainly will be able to get. I've gained at least, I think I've gained at least 1 million between Michigan and here, and there's 19 regions total. So if I can get 2 million in 2 regions, in 19 regions, I should be able to get 10 times that, right? So 20 million, yeah, 10 million will be easy. Now some of that is from selling the thing, so I don't know how much. Maybe I've only made $1 million so far in 2 regions, but or 1 3/4 regions, so that still should get me 10 million, I think. And hopefully they've announced through region 19, which is season 4. I'm hoping that they do a season 5 or a year 5. They call it season 16 because the original game came with, where am I going? I think I've lost the thread. Yeah, I missed something somewhere. Oh, right back at the start, I went a different way. But there's 19 regions right now, and I'm hoping they do a year 5 because it's you know, it's kind of a cash cow for them. It doesn't seem that I don't know if this is true or not. I don't have financials on Saber and Focus Entertainment, but it seems that Expedition perhaps is not sold as well as they would have liked, based on just feedback I've heard from other people about not particularly interested in the game, but also the fact that it went on sale so quickly and price lowered so quickly. Which I'm sad to see. You know, I want the company to keep going. And their road builder game, which you know, SnowRunner, MudRunner, they really should have called it Roadrunner, right? The new game they're developing, they really should have called it Roadrunner. Yeah, probably a trademark thing. So I don't know. It depends, I think, on how many resources they have dedicated to that game, whether they can afford to throw resources into creating new maps for 2025. But hopefully, because this game has got an unbelievable amount of content now, but it can always use more. It's not like Roadrunner or Road Builder or whatever they're calling it, and Expeditions are in any way sequels to this game. Sequels as in replacements. They have different aspects to them. They're different games, definitely. Okay, and I don't have to worry about turning off the engine because I'm going to cover right to the garage, and that will refuel me. Okay, but I am going to get rid of this logging frame and go back to the reloading crane and the sideboard bed. And the pink lady is already over somewhere. Does she have her semi-trailer? I don't think she has her semi-trailer with her anymore. I can easily get it. But we are going to leave here with the Hercules. Is it here I want to leave? Maybe not. Mountain River does not have a garage. So it's either White Valley or Northport. I remember deciding which one was easier to get to Mountain River from, but now I don't remember. Is it White Valley or is it Northport? This can get to Mountain River. I know this is a really bad hill up here though, I think. Northport is, or is this the one that's the really bad hill? They're both like in the same sort of dealio. One of these is a big hill, and the other one isn't quite so extreme of a hill. I don't remember which is which. I could go on the 3D version of MapRunner, or MapRunner, but I'm not. I think this one is not as big of a hill. It also seems shorter. Yeah, let's do that. The only thing that's here right now is the Brigadier. The Hercules is very massive. Oh, I don't know what the door gateway is. I'm probably not going to meet the... I should go the way that's going to meet the Jeep Wrangler. Whatever. Oh, I didn't store it. Well, that gives me another opportunity to look at the map. This is where I am, right? In White Valley. Yes. Wait a minute. Okay, so the question is, in White Valley, is it better to go up here from White Valley? I can hit the fuel station along the way. Now let's go to White Valley and see where the Wrangler is. Is it near the White Valley gateway or near the other gateway? Wait, I need to go to Mountain River. Let me say White Valley. I need to go to Mountain River. The Mountain River is... Mountain River is not that much farther. Okay. Let's see where the Wrangler is. Oh boy. The Wrangler is there. And it is near the gateway to Northport. Okay, so I am going to go to Northport. Which means I need to store this. Don't accidentally... Did I not need to do that? Was I in Northport with the Resvani? Oh, now I'm confused. I should have just clicked on the map. I want to get it to Northport. Aha, the Hercules is here. So, if I would have just escaped all the way back, I would have been fine. But now, go to Northport Garage. I am running this off of an external hard drive. So, an external hard drive in Xbox game format. So that's why it takes longer to load than it normally would. If I was running on the internal drive, it'd be a lot quicker. Now I don't have to pay Okay, so now I am going to, once again, check the global map. Make sure I don't get the wrong one. Mountain River. I'm going to Mountain River, which is the long one, but I go through the fuel station. Sorry about the pretzels. I'm hungry. I get hungry by this time. And is this, I think this is the less bad uphill, but it sure is looking bad here. But I think it's the less bad uphill. Not that it matters. I'm using mud tires, so severe uphill with ice is the only thing that is difficult. Although this vehicle is pretty capable, more capable than the Wrangler, and it's not carrying a god-awful heavy trailer either, so. And where is the Zix? The Zix is, yeah, he was dropping off trailers, so he's there. But doesn't have a trailer with her, so. I can recover her to anywhere, basically. Don't have to worry about her. I have to get to Pedro Bay first. That's the path I'm taking. I did show the map pointing north, right? Yep, pointing north. That's the path. Take your screenshots. It's about supper time. Yeah, it is. And I always skip lunch on the weekends, too. So it's pretzel time, baby. It's one thing I can eat without making too much noise. As long as I'm doing it consciously. Streaming is more important than eating for me on Saturday and Sunday afternoons. So I'm hungry. And I did not wolf down any pretzels during my last break from streaming, so you know what? I think I have some cold coffee sitting here. I do. Oh, delicious. Little sugar-free hazelnut flavoring. What is it? Tony's? Okay. Whatever. It's not expensive coffee, but it's like Folgers Dark Roast or something. Throw in a little of the hazelnut, put in some creamer, powdered creamer, throw in a packet of sweetener, and Some people would say, you know, you put that much creamer and sweetener and flavoring in, you must not really like coffee. Like, I like coffee with creamer and flavor and sweetener. That's how I like my coffee. I would not like just drinking water with creamer and sweetener and you know, hazelnut. Yeah, this might be a difficult thing for the Wrangler, but the Wrangler's already up there, so. We'll see. This might be the one that has a bad hill. I can't remember which one. There's a task where a car drove off the hill into the river. And that's the one that has a really steep hill. The task isn't, I mean, I've done the task, so I don't remember what map the task is on, though. And if you know the task I'm talking about, you probably know, don't try to drag the trailer, the truck back up the hill and it fell down. Drag it along the river, down river, drag it down river. Oh yeah, this is not a problem at all. Whoa. Oh, clench horn. Sorry about that. Department of Highway. I get to get another letter from them. I think. Is that the Department of Highway or is that a private? Oh, I don't know. I'll get a letter from somebody. I throw my insurance card out the window every time I pass one of those signs. They'll find it in the spring. They'll give me a call. I have a whole stack of insurance cards with me. They're right by the door, the car door, and all my vehicles. I can just reach down without even slowing down. I can just reach down, throw an insurance card out. Now, the nice thing about this vehicle, it's only takes 22. It's got great gas mileage and 27 in the roof rack, 16 in another roof rack, 43 in the trunk repair supplies. It has a lot of fuel and repair points. It also has 150 there, and 150 there, and 150 there. So 450 repair supplies. So this is why this is my scout vehicle. Not just because it's very stable. Also, with all of these attachments, it's kind of rounded on the top, and often when I flip it over, it rolls all the way back onto its wheels because it's so bottom heavy and top wobbly. So, I mean, there may be better scout vehicles, but this is the one I picked that's part of the paid DLC packs because it has got a tremendous range and a little bit of a river here. It has a tremendous range and it has just right over the rock, who cares? And you know, can carry lots of repairs and fuel and stuff on it, which increases its range. The one downside is, and it doesn't tip, the one downside is that it can't carry a scout trailer, which is what I have the Wrangler for. And the Wrangler is very capable vehicle, especially for rock climbing. It has a special suspension and special off-road tires for that. And it's also got a wide wheelbase, so it's really good. But it's so light. It's one job. The one job I'm paying it for. However you're supposed to say that in English. English is my first language and only language. Oh, music. Gotta pause for the great music. Okay, the other vehicle should be here somewhere, right? Right? Yes, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna go switch the other vehicle and drag it behind this one so we can go into Pedro Bay together. Have to use the map for that. The only problem with this thing is it is so incredibly light. And this trailer, which is its one job to carry this exploration trailer, is so freaking heavy that it is very difficult to carry this trailer around because the trailer weighs, I don't have the data in front of me or behind me either. But the trailer probably weighs twice as much as the vehicle. If someone knows, if someone has access to the internal data, I would be interested in you looking it up, and I'll stop the engine message. Letting me know what the weight of the vehicle compared to the weight of the trailer is, because I'm guessing that prototype exploration unit trailer is probably twice the weight easily. Okay, Pedro Bay. There is a fuel station along the way. And so it is, even though it's rated S plus as far as power to weight ratio, that's power to weight. That's power to weight of the vehicle. That's not power to weight of the vehicle times 3 carrying that trailer. All right, pointing north, that's my path. Very straight path. So this is definitely the way to go from this gateway, I think. Yeah, which is the, which was the, it's covering up the, yes, the Northport Gateway. That's what I thought. Okay. Let's get it over there. Whoa, let's remember to winch it. Auto-winched it because it doesn't matter. It's got a... Now, don't want this to be too close. So I am going to turn the engine on, and I don't want it to rear end me. Although it's carrying the massive heavy trailer, so it's not likely to outrun me. Turn on engine. And turn on... Oh, my engine is on. Okay. Maybe going downhill it will run. The road is fairly straight, so I don't have to worry about it wandering off to the side. Oh, it's icy. Oh, I didn't think about that. It's icy. Come on, baby, you can do it. And it's not going to have its all-wheel drive on, so I'm getting no help at all from that Wrangler. This has persistent can I get it towed over to someplace where it will catch snow? Probably not. Oh, I didn't consider this. Let's go this way. Yeah, these want it to go slack and then yank it. There we go. Let's stay in the snow now. The all-wheel drive is not going to be on the Wrangler because it's being towed and it's not persistent. Whereas all-wheel drive would be on for some of the other vehicles I have because you can't turn them off. They're always on. Probably. Nope. Let's keep doing it. So. I do not have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about burning out the diff lock because this one has diff lock on all the time too. So this is actually the better vehicle to be towed, but not by the Wrangler. Now, what I could have done is bring in one of the Mastodons with the ramp trailer, drive the Jeep with its prototype unit up on the ramp flatbed, and then winch and tow the Rezvani And then I would have had everything together in one big group. Probably what I should have done, since it is a pretty straight path. It's just icy. And the Mastodon could easily haul the Wrangler with trailer and so if I can keep both of them. Haul the Wrangler on the trailer, with trailer, on trailer, and tow the Hercules with the Hercules' engine on. Because I would have the diff lock on. I wouldn't have the all-wheel drive on, but I would have the diff lock on the Rizvani. What I'm trying to say, read between the lines, and try to figure out what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say, leave a YouTube comment that translates from cage-ish to roll cage-ish to English. Is this better? Maybe this is the way to go. Low plus, because I can't burn out the diff lock. And I'm off of the worst of the slope, I think. And so far, I realized I should have attached the other front winch point. I'm kind of suddenly panicked, thinking, did I do the prototype exploration unit? Do I have that? Do I actually have that attached? Turn off that engine. Stop my engine. Refuel me, even though throughout all that I only used 6 gallons. Change truck. I do have it with me, thank goodness. Whoops, not refuel. I know the Wrangler wasn't full. That's why one of the main reasons for coming here, I knew it wasn't full. Now it is full. Change truck. Again. Now start the engine. Oh. I'm gonna try to auto winch. Yay! That's where I wanted it. Okay. Turn on engine. Get my all-wheel drive on. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. It turns out I'm just going to get to Pedro Bay and have to take another break. So this has been a logistics episode. I guess I did a delivery in the beginning. But that happens. I am pretty much... I don't have a run list or anything like that. So I kind of make my decisions live in front of the Twitch and YouTube folks. So it's not... it's going to be a multi-year Let's Play. If Wesel on Wheels is taking 2 years, sorry, 2 years to play through the game, and he usually does have a run list, although he is playing on hard mode. Since I'm not using a run list, and I'm not familiar with most of the maps, yeah, it's going to be a multi-year playthrough. But that's okay, because I love the game. And sometimes I pick up games and play, and I play through the career mode or whatever, and, you know, it's done in a few months, and then I have to find another game to play. for Twitch and or YouTube. And YouTube, not and or YouTube. No. But this one, not the case. This game, I'll be playing for a long time. I still play Dirt Rally 2, even though Codemasters has a new game out that's a replacement for it, essentially. Dirt Rally 2, what I stream and post is the daily, or the official club events. Yeah, see, it's great, except for this. What time is it? 51 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it there. I will, for the YouTube episode. I'm coming right back for Twitch. Something like that, maybe, and then figure out some way of getting there, probably like here and there. But anyway, so we are here in Pedro Bay. First time I've been here. As you can see, everything is gray except for right around the thing there. And the plan is to use the Hercules to get to there. Use the Wrangler to clear out the areas that I don't see. So I'll do the Wrangler here, I'll do the Wrangler here, I'll do the Wrangler here, here, up here. That way I'm sure that I've covered everything. So I will actually do the Hercules as soon as I come back. I'll do the Hercules to scout. Actually, I can do that now. Not the Hercules, the Wrangler. Let's switch to the Wrangler. And can I don't need to start the engine. Can I activate the radar without causing a terrible error to happen while I'm ghosted? Looks like it. Maybe I should have backed up some. Won't get the back corner, I'm gonna be mad. And we've discovered some objectives. Alright. And now we see that's what the portable exploration unit does. It's like its own, or the prototype exploration unit does. It's like its own watchtower. Huh. I think I see how to get to that thing now. If I can go along this water, but I'm not going to go along the water because there is a task here to find. And there is another task there to find. First of all, I will go here. And I will not take the Wrangler with me. I'll just come here with the Hercules. And then I'll move the Wrangler up the road here on its own to do some scouting, probably. But I might have to like clear this path or something first. So. Actually, I probably will take the Wrangler up that far to the first one. But that will be in the next episode. So if you're watching this on Twitch, stick around. I'll be back in just a few minutes. If you're watching this on YouTube, that will be it for this episode. Actually, make it morning. So that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. Again, Twitch, stick around. The next YouTube episode will be out the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m. or 1800 hours in the UK, 0600 hours in Bangladesh, and midnight in New Zealand. Yeah, those are all the time zones I do. So, yes, I will see you around the four corners of the earth, you two. And for those of you on Twitch, I'll see you in just a couple minutes. Either way,